Okay, guys. Let's see what the energies are looking like for you guys today. Whatever you guys need clarity on, to help you also navigate whatever you're going through. So I already shuffle and I already pull the cards. We have three. So intuitively choose card number one, number two, number three. You should already know uh, where the message is, and you can pick more than one as well too. So and just kind of like blend it in, or for whatever area of your life that would be. Okay, so let's get started with card number one. Okay. All right, guys, we have the Ten of Swords upright. So this is a very heavy energy. It does feel like it's related to maybe the Mercury retrograde we have right now, because it's retrograding in the sign of Cancer, which is very emotional. So a lot of you are um, releasing a lot of emotions right now, which is related to pain or past pain. This is also a card of betrayal. So if you guys are going through, moments where you start remembering people who hurt you in the past, who betrayed you, abandoned you, it may feel very, very painful. And one of the things that I usually recommend when you're going through that is do not hold back. If you are going through something emotional that is very painful, that is very discomforting, right? Because pain brings, like, it's uncomfortable. Like, you just like want to get done with this, like, and the thing about emotional pain is like, what can you do about it? There's like no pill that you can take and it's just gonna magically take away the pain. So the pain is asking you for you guys to surrender to it. So surrender this. And because this is the Ten of Swords, it means that it will help you push through something that you have been holding back, meaning maybe this is something painful that you have not been wanting to see, to work through. And so it could also be manifesting in causing like stress on your body, because if you hold on to those emotions for too long, they start eating you from the inside, right? Affecting you in so many ways, right? But again, this is the Ten of Swords, so it's an ending of some sort of situation or cycle. It is not gonna be good, pretty, but I will let you know that if you listen, if you just sit there and let the pain do what it needs to do, you will actually release so much that once you are done, you're just gonna feel like something really like lifted. Like, for example, I cry, I'm very sensitive, so it's like after a good 2-3 hour crying, or a whole night of crying, 2-3 days later, I'm able to feel a whole lot better because I released that. So this is what the Ten of Swords is kind of telling you right now. So there's like a painful ending, right? So endings bring new beginnings. So do what you gotta do so this manifest. Card number two. So we have the Page of Pentacles. So some sort of new beginning. Maybe this is the turn of a page. If you guys pick number 1, 2, maybe this is the continuation of that reading right there. So the Page of Pentacles brings new opportunities, right? Could be something tangible as well. Maybe for some of you, this could be starting a new job or going back to school, starting a new project. For some of you, I even sense that you guys might be trying to make like a move, like a physical move. Definitely something fresh, something that is gonna definitely benefit you in, maybe in the next 6 months or so. So there's a new opportunity coming in, right? If you pick card number 1, this is the new beginning that's gonna be happening. But regardless, if you didn't, there is some sort of good news or something coming in here. It might be something very small. For some of you, follow your intuition because you might miss this. where the opportunity is going to be right, in front of you, or it's going to be offered to you, but mm, you might overthink it, or it might not be like, all right, you might like dismiss it because it might be too small, but just take all the opportunities you can this week, all right, with this Page of Pentacles, whatever that might be, whatever's coming, the universe is going to be putting it in front of you. Okay. And we have card number 3. All right, we have the moon in the reverse, you guys. So the moon in the reverse could signify the end of an illusion, right? You're seeing situations clearly now. Your brain is not being fogged, or for some of you, this is also like where your intuition has been telling you something, and now you can see the truth of that situation, because maybe your mind's like, but it doesn't seem like, I need to see some proof of it. But you're gonna get proof. You're gonna get that proof that you have been seeking. And I feel like, people or situations, this is where you're going to start seeing the truth of, whatever like was confusing for you, because the moon can be like something hidden, something where you feel like something's not right. Usually the moon, I do see it as a card of reflecting, so mirroring in some way. So this could be maybe where you also see the truth of how people would behave, but they're also showing you something about you, right? Because we all are mirrors to one another. This is a major arcana, that's why I talk about that. So major arcana for me, it's like when life brings you those situations that could potentially show you where you need more growth or learning, or to learn something, maybe a lesson or a blessing. So I do feel like you right now, especially when we have a full moon, which is by the end of the month, in the sign of Aquarius, you're gonna start seeing things more clearly. Maybe right now you're just like, all right, this doesn't make sense, but soon it'll start to make sense. And those questions that you have been like hovering, hey, like, why this, why that, you're gonna get those answers. Just know that, all right? And for some of you, this is gonna be an eye-opener or an awakening, like realizing something, okay? Some sort of truth. All right, guys, that's what I have. Take care.